Guys, and there's Tactical, man. Look at this. Looking out my front door. Man, look at that snow. Just coming down. Yeah, man, it's going down. They closed the whole city down. Can't drive on the freeways, the bridges, any elevated paths. Told people to stay home, schools closed, everything. Stand by, man. Got a little video for y'all. Stand by. Ooh, it's cold outside. Man, y'all saw the video, man. It's going down. Snowing in New Orleans, man. It's a trip for me because, I was born in Chicago. And believe it or not, California has snow too. Y'all may not believe it, but the wildfires right up the mountain up there at Big Bear, they had like 2 or 3 feet of snow up there. So while one part of California is on fire, the other part had snow. So it's a trip, man. Mother Nature always wins. It's unpredictable. Never know what she's gonna throw at us. But one thing's for certain, you gotta always be prepared, man. Y'all saw a little footage of the snow out here in New Orleans. They said this is the first time it snowed in New Orleans since '07. On Christmas Day, it actually went down. So yeah, man, I got a good, cool video for y'all, man. Hey, if you want to support the channel, want to buy a patch, hit me up with my email. I ship them out. We got 218 patches coming. Shout out to the 218. We got 218 patches coming. You can buy the whole bundle, so you can get every one of these guys' patches, not these pins. We ain't selling those quite yet, but we got patches for everybody. And but if you want to buy my patch, hit my email description. My email's in my description. I'll shoot it right out to you. But man, yeah, man. I was sitting back watching a murder mystery last night. I think it was on Dateline or something like that. And then they tied it into the dude that stabbed up all those people up in London. And had me thinking like knives. Everyone talk about guns and this, that, and the other, but if you old school like me, a knife will get them up off you, man. People underestimate the power of a knife, man. A knife will get people up off you, because that's why old school cats like me, I'm 56, cats my age group, we don't like people getting really close to us. And part of that paranoia, if you come from a big city, like I grew up in Chicago, Bay Area, mass people all around, the one thing you learn when you grow up in those areas, don't let people get close to you, because they'll stick you. You know what I'm saying? I remember cats used to carry razor blades up in their mouth, man. That's crazy, in their mouth, dude. Can you imagine carrying a razor blade in your mouth? That's some wild shit. So I decided to break down some of the knives I got. I got rid of a few over the years. I'm only down to a handful of knives. And really, a lot of them were gifted to me, or I found them. That's what's crazy. I really only bought like one of these knives I'm going to show you. A lot of them were gifted to me, or I actually literally found them on the job site when I did construction back in the day. So let's break it down. So again, YouTube safe control environment. All the weapons you're gonna see are clear, even though I'm showing knives on this video. But if you do see a gun, it's clear, safe, no one's around. I clicked 18 over for my content, safe control environment. The video did upload, so we all good. But let's start off with this SOG knife right here. SOG, y'all heard of this brand right here. Really good knife. I got knives in all my kits, my plate carrier, chest rig, go bag, and then I have pocket knives and things of that nature. But this is an old knife. I had this for many, many years. A buddy of mine gave it to me. Said, "Hey, Brian, you want a knife, man?" I said, "Cool. Why you just give it to me?" He goes, "Oh, I don't need it anymore. I bought a brand new SOG knife." I said, "Okay." This one's cool because it got the lock mechanism right there. So you can literally lock it in. You can unlock it right there. You can see how, and you pull it out. I'm left-handed, so if you see me doing a lot of this shit weird, it's because I'm a lefty. But yeah, man, it's just a good knife, and it gets the job done. It never failed. It always cut what I wanted to cut, and just a really good, solid knife. Now, you can spend a lot of money on knives for sure. It ain't no doubt about it. Knives are just like firearms, man. You can go way up in the price on buying knives. Now, like I said, this one's pretty cool because you have that safety mechanism right here. You can lock it right there, and then the knife will not unfold. So this is called a folding knife. Got your clip right here. Just a decent knife, man. Not much to say. Get the job done. So that's one knife I got right there. Now, another knife I picked up over the years was this one right here. Found this on a job site in the ceiling, and I used to run fiber and Cat 5 for Cox Cable. and was doing a job and up in the ceiling tiles above in the ceiling. A lot of people don't know that, but you find all kind of tools up there, drills, drill bits, all kind of stuff. Because when technicians go up there work, they leave a lot of shit up there, flashlights, headlamps. And I was doing the job, and this thing was just laying there. I said, cool, got the little lanyard hoop right here. It's probably Milwaukee, nothing expensive. And again, I'm gonna keep emphasizing that it's a folder, and you can sharpen these things up to make them razor sharp. I like the camouflage look, and I like the price. It was free. So it's another one I got. So, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on knives. All you gotta do is make sure you can keep them sharp and you know how to use them. However, it's just like anything else in life. You know, there's some very quality knives, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not gonna get into all that, but somebody in the comment box and tap in. They know I'm not lying. You can spend a lot of money on knives, man, on pocket knives, folders, and all that kind of stuff. Now, this knife right here was given to me by Mr. 2A Ninja himself, and he's at SHOT Show right now. So shout out to 2A Ninja. He's at SHOT Show out there, and he's gonna plug the 2A team and meeting with some vendors trying to get us an ammo contract and maybe a cleaner contract, gun cleaner contract. He can try to get trying to get us hooked up with some kind of deal. So he's out there hustling, working hard out there in Las Vegas for us and having fun on top of it. So he gave me this knife like a few weeks back, right? I think during Christmas. Just I think it's just a Mossy Oak, nothing special. Mossy Oak, a little folder knife, a little pocket knife. This thing is sharp as hell, boy, let me tell you. So this is a Mossy Oak, got the little camouflage, got the clip on the back. Another really good little pocket knife, will get the job done. These knives are all concealable, very dangerous, deadly little objects. I mean, these things can really can take somebody down, man. So yeah, this is the other one I got, the Mossy Oak one right here. Nice little knife. Shout out to 2A Ninja hooking me up with that. He just sent it out of the blue. I don't even know what he sent to me that day, but he sent it to me. Now this one right here is by Spyderco. I'm sure y'all have heard of Spyderco. Y'all have heard of Spyderco. And this is given to me by Desert_Tactical 556. My buddy Chip out in San Diego hooked me up with this. And this one you can put the clip on either side. You see you can put it there or you can put it there. I'm a lefty. And it's just a folder. Spyderco. Got the Spider logo right there on the blade. It's a really nice knife. It's got the little serrated blade right there. Nice scales on the handle. So this is a really nice knife, and he gave me this like back in like May of 2024 when I was in San Diego at the job. He's like, "Hey man, Brown, you want a knife?" I was like, "Man, right on, man. I appreciate it." Hooked me up with this knife, and I have this in my go bag. This is in my go bag. So Spyderco makes some good knives. Man, just a lot of knife companies out there, man. I mean, you'd be surprised how many people are making knives, how the prices just range all over the place. Spyderco makes some good knives though, man. Shout out to Chip. Now this one right here, I bought this a while back for myself. I actually bought this one. I just realized these are all gifted, found, gifted. Yeah. And this one I actually bought my own money. And this one is by Kershaw. So this is a Kershaw knife. I don't know if the logo kind of worn off right there. It's usually right there. But this is by Kershaw. Anyway, it's a Kershaw flipper. This is like a little flipper right here. You just push that little tab. Boom, and there you go. I love this knife. Now, this is my EDC knife. Some people say, "Damn, that little bitty knife is your EDC knife." Man, I love this little knife because, and again, you can put the clip on either side. And what I like so much about these size knives, they fit in your pocket, very discreet. If you don't want to have that clip hanging in your pockets, if you're going in somewhere, because you know they see that, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you can't bring a pocket knife in." So this can just drop right in your pocket. And I like it because it's versatile. I eat fruit. I can slice up my fruit with this when I'm at work or whatever. Anything, I gotta cut a bag open real quick or do something. Really, really versatile knife. And again, this could save your life. Don't get it twisted. This little bitty knife can this could dice you up. This could dice you up. This is by Kershaw. So that's all I got really right now. That's the only pocket knives I have. And like I said, this is on a plate carrier. This is in a chest rig. This is just laying by my nightstand. This is my EDC. That's in a go bag. And that's basically how I got it, man. Like I said, I don't think you have to really spend a whole bunch of money. Now I do have a fixed blade knife on my range belt, and that one is not really the best fixed blade for a kit, but it's all I just bought it because it was, I don't even know why I even bought it, to be honest with you, but it's really a neck knife. It's really a neck knife. So I got another fixed blade knife I come in from my range belt, but this is by Schrade. It's really a neck knife. You know, you got this little knife right here, fixed blade. I mean, it's a decent knife, but it's a little bit too small for a range belt fixed blade knife. I want a 6-inch, and then this sheath is not ambi, so to speak, so it fits weird on my belt. So I have another one coming that's kind of ambi, and it's going to do better. But it does give you a nice audible click, though. I like that part of it. You get that click if you listen. So you get that audible click. So yeah, this is more like a neck knife. It's good for if you're camping, something like that, hiking, carried around, just to have something on you, fixed blade. And again, all these knives, these things are versatile, man. I know guys that carry knives like this in Wyoming, not this particular one, but I know guys got little knives like this, and they skin animals with this: moose, deer, elk. You'd be surprised, man, to clean up, to process an animal. People don't be using big, long ass 14-inch knives, man. They be having little bitty knives like this because you want to make precision cuts, cutting through that cartilage, cutting through the fur, the hide of the animal. You don't want to cut the meat, so you need a blade that you can control. And so if you know anybody does outdoor hunting, fishing, and processing their own animals when they go hunt, they'll tell you they usually have little small knives like this that they use to process their animals with. They don't have those big giant ass knives processing animals with. So don't underestimate the power of a knife, man. I just want to bring that up. Now, domestically, inside of society, if you go check the coroner's office, I just brought this in just like a little old serrated steak knife. I don't use this on my steaks. I got quality meats, and so my steaks be butter, so I can really cut my meat with a butter knife, literally my steaks. I don't use a serrated knife on cutting my steaks because my steaks don't be tough. But this knife right here, what's the name of this company? It's from Brazil. Some name right there. I can't really read that. But anyway, if you check the coroner's office, there's a lot of people that's pushing up daisies right now that got stuck with one of these by their girlfriend or a crazy dude or somebody, you know what I'm saying, or vice versa. A dude stabbed his girlfriend or whatever it may be. But you can bet average little household steak knife has eliminated a lot of people over the years. And so I just want to bring this video. I think it's worth a conversation. Don't underestimate the power of a knife. I don't even care if it's a steak knife. All these things are lethal and can conflict. You can definitely put a lot of people down with any one of these knives if you got close to them. And that's what I'm getting at. Proximity matters. Your space matters. Don't let people get all up on you that you don't know, because all they gotta do is take one of these things out, hit an artery or something in your neck, or stick you in your gut or whatever. You know, remember the mob and all those guys back in the day, they all carry knives, and they would come up behind you, go tick, 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 and then they just walk away, and then you just drop to the ground. Prisoners use these things. Prisoners use knives and stuff. They make shanks and stuff like that. A lot of cats in the correctional department, they'll speak on that, man. People got taken down by improvised knives all the time. It happens in prison. They don't have firearms, but they know how to make the shot of something and stick you with it, and something blunt object, sharpen it up and stick it into someone. You never know who did it. There's no forensics really on knives. That's another thing that makes them kind of dangerous and a killer's, so to speak, good option, because this don't leave no GSR, gunshot residue. This don't leave fingerprints and nothing. If you just use this in a heinous crime and took this with you, no one will never know who did it, where it happened, whatever. So just keep that in mind. Keep your space. Don't let people get around you, get close, because you never know. They might have a pocket knife on you, and they may try to inflict harm on you, man. But at the same time, you should have a pocket knife on you also, even though you do have a firearm. That's fine. But it would be nice to know that you also have a pocket knife on you in case you have to go ahead and touch somebody, man. Anyway, man, it's your boy Eyes and Ears Tactical. Let me know what you think about knives. What kind of knives y'all got? What's y'all price range for the knives you got? Do you just go high end, super high end knife? Or you just like me, or you just like, man, just give me a knife, because again, you get a sharpening stone, you can sharpen all these knives up and they can be really, really sharp and they get the job done. And again, if you're going through soft tissue, these are sharp enough. If you're trying to chop down wood and trees and all that, maybe not so much, but pick the right knife for the job and you'll be fine, man. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Hey, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.